So this is my apartment wish list, and this is what I actually just started to kind of compile it over time. So like at first I actually didn't have like a hard and fast, like I knew I wanted to stay in a nice place, but I didn't know like everything that came with it. But as I was looking, I started to kind of look at, okay, this is what's good. And a good energy rating is really important for saving money on bills. That should be on your wish list. Or a balcony is something you've always dreamed of having. I literally used to walk around Canary Wharf and be like, God, I would love to live in one of these flats with a balcony. I was just like, put that on your wish list. So sometimes like things that you, even in your wildest dreams, like could never fathom, you should just put them on your list. If you're looking for a place, or in fact, just in general in life. So yeah, and another thing was that it should be near the station. So I went on a couple of viewings, and on the viewings I went on, I actually went on 4 viewings in one day, and this was just before we went into like tier 4 or whatever it is that we're in right now. And they were in South London, and they were all like built like houses, like there would be apartments in houses, and I was just like, this isn't working for me. Like it's not tickling me. It's not giving me a sexy sensation. Like I should walk into an apartment and be like, oh my gosh, this place is amazing. And I realized that, you know what, I think I want to be in a new build. I don't want to be in a house. So then I started focusing more of my efforts on looking at new builds. I focused my attentions on living in South London. Having an area that you would like to move to helps. For me, I just wanted somewhere that was a little bit further from home. And also because South London has really good links to Central London. So, and I do work from home, but I do like to go out. So, and I don't want to be taking mad long trips to go and see my friends and stuff. So then eventually, you know, I smell burning, 1 second. All good, it's all good. Yeah, so then eventually I started looking at a lot more one bed apartments, and then it started to get towards the time for lockdown. And then I started to get a little bit concerned because I was like, how on earth am I gonna secure a place? And then the weirdest thing happened is that like I was speaking to an estate agent, and he was just like, oh, the apartment that you're interested in seeing, like I was doing a lot of online viewings by that time. He was like, that one's gone, but we do have a bigger place. And I was just like, yeah, I'd love to see it. And then he got me a video online viewing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this place. Like as soon as I saw the windows in the bedroom, I was just like, I need to have that place. Like the view, like especially at nighttime would be amazing. The sunlight, which would be amazing for creating content. The space, it's one of the biggest bedrooms that I saw on house viewings. And then as soon as he got into the living room and I saw the balcony, I was like, I think I have to put an offer in on this place. So yeah, I put an offer in. People asking about if it's expensive to live in London. Yes, it's very expensive. Let me tell you something, you can't get a place like this for less than £1,000 a month. Like that's minimum. £1,000 is minimum, unless you're like living like maybe on the outskirts of London. I don't know what you man are doing, but definitely in London, it's spenny. So yeah, I put an offer in, and then like everything kind of just happened. So yeah, I'm really, really just happy. It's weird. It hasn't fully sunk in yet. Like I keep on like sitting in this house thinking like, it feels like I'm on holiday, and it feels like I'm gonna go back to my actual dad's house. Do you know what I mean? Like this doesn't feel like my place yet. Like I am putting up things, and I'm putting up structures, and I'm putting up like paintings and stuff, but it hasn't sunk in the fact that like this has happened to me. Like I always kind of saw myself as someone who only bad things happened to, especially because like it just took so long for all of my platforms to kind of get off the ground and be appreciated. And I'm really grateful for you guys for like following my journey. Like when I announced it on Instagram, I was over, like it's crazy the amount of support I had. Like it really reminded me and affirmed like that it's so much more, it's a better investment to create a following that follow you because of your personality and who you are, rather than because you drive a nice car or because you have a big booty or because of some of these superficial ideals. people were happy for me because it's me, and because so many people feel like they can relate to me, or they feel like I'm their friend in my head, which kind of makes some people overstep boundaries. But I understand that, like, you know, there's that relatability there. So yeah, it's really crazy. Like, it hasn't sunk in, so sorry if I seem like I'm not like happy. I'm just really, it's weird, and this is the first time I'm proper like talking about it, even like to my friends. Like, I had one conversation with one of my friends, Femi, and that was like one voice note. I haven't like spoken for a length of time about how I'm feeling. I have a therapy session tomorrow, so hopefully that will really help me to get my feelings out, because I'm quite overwhelmed, especially like when I go out to my balcony and I look at the view, and I look at like the other people who live here who are like much older and wealthier, like who are super wealthy. Like, it's like, wow, like, how did I get into, like, they probably look at me like, this small girl, like, what does she do? And it's just, it's really crazy that something that was a hobby, something that my parents really never understood until very lately, has become something that I can literally live on and create a beautiful life with. My acting is still something that I'm really passionate about. It's just really hard with the lockdown. I was supposed to be in a short film, and then I wasn't comfortable with going on set because it was literally like in the height of lockdown, and so I would basically cut from the film. So that was kind of annoying, but it comes with the territory of this industry. It's kind of what it is. Like there's such a short frame of time to get into things and to get into projects, and with lockdown it's even harder and tighter and stressful for everyone. And now at this point, so many film sets have closed, and so many shows aren't filming, and the shows that are filming like have like heightened, you know, security and rapid COVID tests and all of this stuff. So I'm just kind of working on my writing, saving for I want to do some singing and maybe acting lessons online. I'm not sure how I feel about acting lessons online, because acting is such a personable experience and it's such an energy-based experience. But in terms of like my singing lessons, definitely, because I really want to strengthen all of the different parts of, like, you know, my talents, rather than just like it being focused on my acting. But yeah, like, by God's grace, by the end of this year, I'll have enough to move to LA, which is really weird. So let's see what happens with COVID. Yeah, that's all I have to say, but thanks for watching. Oh, and in terms of therapy, because I know I did mention therapy, and literally, I'm not even joking, like, without my therapist, I would not even be here. Like, literally, I would never have taken the leap. I never would have felt like I was strong enough or ready enough to take that leap to do something that I've really been dreaming about for a really long time, and never thought I was ready. So I've got my therapist on BetterHelp. The link is in the description box. I am an ambassador, so it is an affiliated code, an affiliated link. So I do make commission back on like people who actually like sign up and stuff. But honestly, I've been using it literally throughout the entirety of lockdown, and it's changed my life. I genuinely don't know how I would cope through this lockdown without therapy. It's become such a safety net for me, to just voice how I'm feeling, to also understand myself better, to become more introspective. My therapist is a Black woman, she's Christian, and she's amazing. She's amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I have a lot to do. I need to film an Instagram video, and then I need to eat, and I might need to go to the post office. But thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, and yeah, I'll be back in a video hopefully in a week. Bye.